On Sunday, April 3rd, many hate mongers congregated in the national capital and spewed venom against the minorities. This event that took place at Burari ground in Delhi was attended by hundreds of people, at least 800 of them. The meeting that was organized under the banner of the Hindu Mahapanchayat was held without permission from the Delhi police, and the speakers indulged in hate speech against members of the Muslim community. The most unsettling part of the story is the fact that these hate mongers are not first-time offenders. The first individual, Yati Narsinghanand, who was arrested in the hate speech case in Haridwar, was one of the key speakers at the Sunday event. These statements of Narsinghanand have put the Delhi police and the government of India to shame, as no one came forward to stop this man from repeatedly spewing venom from India's national capital.
केवल 2029 में भारत का प्रधानमंत्री मुसलमान होगा। केवल 2029 में, और अगर सरकार ने कोई बहुत बड़ी बाजीगरी दिखा दी तो 34 में हो जाएगा, और 34 में भी भगवान का बड़ा करम तुम पे हुआ तो 39 में हो जाएगा। इतने दूर हो तुम महाविनाश से। एक बार भारत का प्रधानमंत्री मुसलमान बना तो अगले 20 सालों में 50% तुम में से लोग अपना धर्म बदलेंगे। ये जितने मुसलमान हैं ना, ये अरब से नहीं आए, ये हमारे भाई बंधु थे। 40% हिंदुओं का कत्ल होगा, 10% हिंदू अपनी बहन बेटी मुसलमानों को देकर या तो रिफ्यूजी कैंपों में रहेंगे या विदेशों में रहेंगे। ये हिंदू का भविष्य है, और अगर इस भविष्य को बदलना चाहते हो तो मर्द बनो, मर्द बनो, मर्द बनो। और मर्द कौन होता है? जिसके हाथ में हथियार होता है वो मर्द होता है।
The second man, Suresh Chawanke, the editor-in-chief of Sudarshan News, also spewed venom during the event. Suresh Chawanke is the same man who in the past, in another hate speech case, had administered an oath in an event in Delhi last December, where he gave a call to Hindus to fight, die and kill if required to make India a Hindu Rashtra. Just 3 months later, he's back at it again. This time, once again in the national capital. He talks about how Muslims should not be given equal rights.
क्योंकि मित्रों, मैं भी पहले समान अधिकारों की ही बात करता था, लेकिन अब मैं समान अधिकारों का पक्षधर नहीं हूं। मैं ये हिंदू पंचायत से खुलेआम कह रहा हूं, क्योंकि हम जब समानता की बात करते थे तो एक आशा थी, और ये तो 75 साल पहले शुरू हुई असमानता के समय की बात है। अब 75 वर्ष बाद जब इस तथाकथित स्वतंत्रता का अमृत महोत्सव देश मनाने जा रहा है, तो हमको पुनरावलोकन करना चाहिए हर मुद्दे का। अगर हिंदुस्तान के मुसलमानों को अगर किसी प्रकार के अधिकार देने ही हैं, अगर मैं एक लाइन में अपने बात को कहूं तो अगर मैं भारत के मुसलमानों को अधिकार देने के लिए तैयार हूं जो पाकिस्तान में हिंदू के लिए है, उससे ज्यादा नहीं।
The third man, the organizer of the event, Preet Singh, is also not a first-time offender. Preet Singh, the founder of Save India Foundation, had organized a similar event in Jantar Mantar last year, where anti-Muslim slogans were raised. And the fourth person, Pinky Chaudhary, was present on stage during the Sunday event. Pinky Chaudhary, again, is not a first-time offender. Pinky was arrested in the Jantar Mantar hate speech case earlier. This is how Pinky Chaudhary had arrived before a police station in Delhi to surrender in the hate speech case. All these 4 individuals had faced arrest in the past for hate speech, spewing venom against the minorities and spreading communal hatred. But clearly, this has not deterred them from repeating the same offense. In fact, the bail orders of some of these individuals bar them from committing a similar offense. But these individuals operate with impunity without any fear of punishment. This, for instance, is the bail order of Yati Narsinghanand, where it is clearly mentioned that he is not supposed to indulge in a similar crime in the future. So who gave permission to these hate mongers to assemble in Delhi on Sunday? Delhi police says we didn't. The Delhi police has said that the organizers conducted the event without prior permission from the police. But the question is, what was the Delhi police doing while these hate mongers indulged in hate speech at Burari ground in Delhi? Hate speech after hate speech, one after the other. This event took place in front of hundreds of onlookers. This was not nipped at the bud by Delhi police. The nearest police station was just a few minutes away. The Delhi police cannot feign ignorance, as this event took place right under their nose. The Delhi police have filed FIRs against some of the people who indulged in hate speech on Sunday, but so far they have not been arrested. The participants of this event also roughed up a few journalists who went to cover this event. This is a tweet from a journalist that shows the brazenness with which this event was conducted. The journalist has tweeted, on being asked whether the event would be called off if the police permission did not come through, one of the organizers had told the Quint on Thursday, even if the police deny permission for the event will still take place. So on whose side is the Delhi police? Let's take a look at this tweet of the affected journalist. Mir Faisal and Mohammad Meherban, two young Muslim journalists assaulted by a Hindu mob at Hindu Mahapanchayat anti-Muslim hate speech event in New Delhi. Me and 4 other journalists, all 4 Muslims, detained by the Delhi police in a police vehicle right now. This is another journalist narrating his ordeal. Mir Faisal, Mohammad Meherban and I was attacked, harassed by members of right-wing organizations at Hindu Mahapanchayat in Delhi's Burari ground. We had gone there to cover the event. We were called jihadis and attacked for being Muslims. We are being taken to police station. The Delhi police on their part have clarified that the reporters willingly, on their own free will, to evade the crowd which was getting agitated by their presence, sat in PCR van stationed at the venue and opted to proceed to police station for security reasons. No one was detained, due police protection was provided. But how true are these claims of the Delhi police, especially when the affected journalists have been saying this? Me and 4 other journalists, all 4 Muslims, detained by the Delhi police in a police vehicle right now. Was the Delhi police even cooperating with the journalists? Here's a tweet from another affected journalist. We were brought to the police station Mukherjee Nagar around 2 p.m. It's now 12:45 a.m. We have waited for more than 11 hours to get an FIR registered, get a copy of our MLCs, copy of our written statements. Why are these hate-filled events taking place in our country? This was a similar event that had taken place in the national capital in August last year. Four months later, in December last year, another such event was organized where series of hate speeches were delivered at the Hindu Dharam Sansad event in Haridwar.
देश में 80% हिंदू हैं और भारत हो रहा है इस्लामिक। लेकिन दोस्तों, जाए थोड़ा पीछे हम लोग, आधा भारत तो हो चुका है इस्लामिक।
Just 3 months later, another event took place, this time once again in the national capital. The disturbing fact is that it is the same set of religious fanatics who are repeatedly carrying out such events and disturbing peace and communal harmony. This clearly shows that these hatemongers have no fear of the law, no respect for our constitution, and they enjoy complete patronage. This is evident from the fact that a government that issues statements on democracy reports released by international NGOs does not think it necessary to issue statements to denounce these acts that divide our society. It is time these anti-national elements are held responsible for their acts. The long arms of the law must catch up with these criminals before their long claws of hatred tear off the very fabric of our society.